Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to the stream. I'm WitchesDrew92. I'm here with my brother, RoggerRabbit. We are going to be playing some arena game in League of Legends. Is this a permanent game style, or is
I
this...
don't think so.
Okay, well, we're going to play this as long as it's here, because I like it. And let me just turn this stupid star off real quick, and then we'll go back to here. Alright. Boom. If you'd like, you can watch us on twitch.tv. If you do, you can join the chat and jump in with a avatar of your own. We're running Kirby's tonight. But you can do whatever you want. I mean, not whatever you want. You can do whatever you want that I have. But we have a bunch of different Pokemon. We have a bunch of different of the Dragon Ball Z characters. And... yeah, a bunch of different crap. We even have Kermit. If you want to be Kermit, you can be Kermit.
Kermit
the Frog here.
the Frog.
The Frog. But yeah, we're going to play this starting up queue right now. We do expect T-Rex to join us at some point, so we might jump over to something else at that point, but we'll see what happens.
See if he appears.
See if he appears. Oh, totally forgot to change the title of the stream. My bad.
How dare you? It should be Scary Tree and Little Duck go to the arena.
Tree and Little Duck. Match found.
For we are the big tree and Little Duck. Oh, jeez.
Boom, stream updated.
One day I'm gonna smack my watch against something like I just did, and it's gonna just fucking shatter.
It's gonna be gone.
Forever.
You think Rek'Sai would be good in this?
Sure. Why not?
How much have they changed?
I don't think too much. She doesn't ult to her tunnels anymore. She ults like a Warwick ult, honestly. But that was a while ago, so you might even know about that. Forgetting exactly when, but that was a good minute ago.
Well, I feel like with the title of the stream, I gotta at least run it once.
Okay, well, who is a Little Duck?
Some Yordle. No, Little Duck. Shit, I don't know.
Who is a Little Duck?
Does Kaisa count? She has feathers.
Kaisa. Kaisa doesn't have feathers.
Who has feathers?
I could Fizz. He's aquatic.
He's aquatic.
That's I can see.
Yeah.
Who throws the feathers? Who's Rakan's?
He's got
Xayah.
Xayah. Sorry. Jeez. Okay, I signed out of frickin' Mobilytics because I was tired of it popping up and slowing my computer down. And it's now popping up and being like, "You want to log in?" No, I would like you to shut the fuck up.
There's a...
I know what there is.
Setting or something.
That would be easier than fucking changing a setting. Just go in and change the setting.
Well, I just have mine to not pop up when I open the computer, so... Because I think it's probably got that setting turned on, but it'll just open in that little minimize thing, so it doesn't look open until you open League, and then it's like, surprise, I've been here the whole time.
Surprise! Well, I checked my channel, and I have had 30 views in the last 30 days.
Ooh! Killing it.
Which is 298% more than I had in the previous 30 days.
Killing it.
So, you know. And somebody watched, like, almost 30 minutes of one of our videos. I was pretty impressed. So, dang. Oh, and actually, my most viewed video so far is a solo stream I did on Everspace. So, moving on up.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think I'm just gonna, like, whenever my baby isn't crying on stream, I'm gonna get the sound bite so I can just keep it running for you guys. Because, you know, if I have to listen to it.
Just constant baby screaming.
Yeah, just constant baby screaming. That's what I want.
It's okay. That's how
It's how newborn
everyone knows you're an authentic dad streamer here.
Yes, I am an authentic dad streamer.
With authentic baby screams in the background.
Yeah. Well, it's like the arenas I was playing earlier today. I didn't even feel like I could have the mic on because she was just losing her gersh darn mind. Get this.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Punch you in the fire, damn it. Punch you in the fire.
Oh, that almost worked.
300 item haste.
Do you use activatable items though?
No. But
So,
it says equivalent to item cooldown. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, unless you're getting like if you were like Tarek, who's gonna buy like a redemption and the lockets and other activatables that do that, because then you can just like lock it every 20 seconds or some redonkulous number.
Buy.
Yep. Hello wards.
Boom. I'm running again. I'm really burning now. Boom. Punch him in the fire.
Stop healing.
Right? Oh, what is that?
Oh. Lissandra, when she her passive is now if she's like involved in a kill, that person's dead body will now run towards an enemy and explode.
Savage.
Yeah. They doubled down on our whole ice switch thing.
Witchy.
Alright, now we're gonna win because I have an item, I have an ult, I have things. It's gonna be good.
We have many things. We have to beat a Mumu and the Fiora.
The Mumu Fiora. We can do it. I believe.
I believe in the thing called love. What did he say? I think he said.
Speaking in tongues.
Damn. Locked him down. Wait, is that their heal? Damn it.
Yeah.
You got him? Oh, okay. Apparently I didn't hit that. Oh, and my thing disappeared? Oh! Whoo! Roger.
I poked him with my fork.
And you poke the fork. Yeah.
Boing, boing,
Oh,
boing.
oh, we're already going. Wow, that was fast.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Really need to get some grievous wounds.
Gotcha. Wait, did you die? Oh, no.
No, right here.
I'm gonna go get this flower.
Do it.
Haha, she's stunned. She's held down. Punch her towards the little one. Boom. Now catch the kittens. Come on in. You're just gonna let my thing get stronger then. Yeah.
Boink.
We did things.
We did it.
Automatically fire a blitzcrank hook. Could be useful. Or I could get electrocute and phase rush. Or I could do dashing, leap, blink, or teleport. You gain. Oh, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one.
Is it the cooldown on dashing?
No,
Armor and magic resist on dashing. That one's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, now just every time you hit E, your armor and magic resist goes up.
It's W, but yes.
Yeah. The one where you go to people.
Yeah,
I don't play Maokai as much as you do.
Yeah.
What is your E then?
It's my sapling.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was making your sapling the W. Mixing those up.
How dare you? Let the kitten grow, you big bastards. Aha. Punch you away. Fuck you. Oh god. You're doing big things.
Yeah.
Who is this? Bye. Oh, I'm sorry if I just punched them out of your stuff.
Nope.
Get the flower, bro. Get the flower. Can you do it?
Maybe.
Oh, not
if I get hit by that.
Oh.
Nope.
It's all right. I got 150 stacks on my heartstone there.
I am like not getting the augments I was hoping for, so I'm doing the best I can.
It's all right. I only blame you like 80%.
That's reasonable.
Nah, I keep telling my stream and myself that Maokai is... I love Maokai, and you can see I can kind of pull off some shiesty shit with Maokai, but there's just so many other people that do so much chunkier damage. I feel like you do need a little bit of chunky damage. You either need a chunky damage or you need like hella sustain, and Maokai doesn't have an insane amount of sustain. Like his
You
passive
could try and build a little more into the AP field.
Yeah.
You're gonna be not as tanky, but it'll mean your Q will hit harder and your cats will hit harder.
Right. They seen my cat.
Like, instead of getting Heartsteel, try Jack shows next time. Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, I locked him. Get him.
I did. I hit him with everything. I kind of have to. As an assassin, I kind of
just run.
hit everything, and then I let all my cooldowns come back.
You can't kill me. I'm a tree. Boom. Boom. Yeah.
We call this combo surf and turf.
I like it.
Get the Lich Bane.
I'm gonna add that as one of the tags on the stream. Surf and turf.
I guess it would be better if you were playing like Alistair, but
Yeah, I suppose. But
I still feel like you are, you know,
I am
of the turf.
Of the turf. Haha, we got the healer. We just have
Hell,
to
if you
stay
were
low
playing
health.
the soccer version of him, you would be turf.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I'll switch to that afterwards. Oh, he got me. I held him down. You can't miss. I locked him down. You can't miss. Keep punching him. Don't let him hit me on all four sides. No, don't let him do it. Oh, did you see how much health back I got from that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go punch this flower. Don't die.
Do it. I'm gonna go punch that other flower.
Okay.
No, he hit me. Damn, that was a fucking long range. Stop hitting me.
I got you. I got you. Punch him in the fire. Boom. Get the fuck out. Are you crying again in there? Oh no.
Oh no!
It's alright. It's alright. There's no way.
The Gwen just saved his ass. Oh, that's frustrating.
Wait, what?
Stop helping him, Gwen. You got this. Boom.
How is Gwen doing that?
She's
drop him after death?
No, Gwen.
Oh,
it's
the situation. Okay.
Yeah. That Gwen.
Become large, gaining 35% health and 15% adaptive force. I think I have to go with that. Zonia's Epiphany. No, I'm going. Look at how big I am.
Ooh, gain ability haste equal to 25% of your ability power? Yes.
You can't even see yourself under me. Oh.
I got to play Big Rel the other day.
Oh, yeah?
And Rel rides on a giant metal horse. So I took a large portion of the map. It was funny.
That is funny. Holy crap.
Oh, and he's Big Akshan.
Big ol' Shawnee.
Big Sean. Isn't that a rapper?
I don't know. Shonda Louise.
No, that's a comedian.
Wow, so I can punch?
Oh my god.
Run, bro.
The Akshan's I'm trying. This is as fast as I can.
Don't die. Get that other flower if you need it. Oh,
Doing
shit.
it.
I can't stop him. He's still. How is he getting so much fucking health back?
You got this. You got this. Just keep, bouncing him around. Hit him with that Q. Get your health back. Yeah, ultimate, yes. Yeah.
Get some, homie.
Man, he's getting really big and scary, but
Yeah,
that's okay. So are we.
Yep. I probably want Frozen Heart to stop his attack speed, right?
Yeah, probably.
It wants me to get Abyssal Mass last. Is that not a stacking item anymore?
No, I don't think it is.
Well, fine then.
Abyssal.
Look at Big Akshan. We look so silly. Look at us. We are just got ginormous. Oh, hey.
Yeah, Abyssal Mask is now just curse nearby enemy champions, reducing their magic resist and health for each cursed enemy. Gain 9 magic resist. So you just steal magic resist from people, basically.
That's way different than in Rift. It's weird. Oh. Oh man, this Lysandra knows what she's doing, but whoa.
But this Nasus is just like scary.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
with the rock
and
shot.
both.
Rockshot's
There,
got the
I think everyone here has a res too. Jeez.
Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh, what? And he's got full gray. What is that?
That was everyone here had a res.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly don't know what that was. Oh, was that the board? That was Viego. I was the board. Okay, I've never seen that. Is that new?
It must be.
I've played over 100 games in this game mode, and I've never seen that.
I was like,
right? I was like, do they all have guardian angels?
Yeah,
What's
like...
happening?
Because that's gonna suck. They don't have it now. Oh no, because it's.
They don't, because
cooldown,
that had to be the board.
Oh, okay.
Like there was Viego on board or something. I don't know. Oh no, that's not good. Ow.
Run, get it. Damn.
Woo!
Holy shit. Nice job. Boom. Go get the health if you need it. I can hold him forever. He's pissed. He's like, fuck! Get that health too. Fuck him. No. Don't let him. Fuck him. You get that out. I'm gonna hold him down. I'm gonna punch him in the fire. Wow.
I ulted 3 times in that fight.
Good job. Way to start the stream.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. Good.
Oh, that was nasty. I had so much cooldown, and then I kept taking all the flowers, which gives you more cooldown. So I ulted like 3 times in that last fight.
I felt quite unkillable, and yeah, I saw those ults all over the fucking place.
Right?
That was crazy.
We got first place, babe.
Nice.
I ulted 3 times in the last fight. So much cooldown. Because I got the like last augment I got was gain.
The auto cooldown one?
It was gain cooldown based on your ability power. And I was Fizz, so I was like, cool, Rabadons.
Oh shit. Well, if you are just joining us, we just had a really good round as Maokai and Fizz. We call it the Surf and Turf. And
the Surf and Turf.
If you're joining us on Twitch, you can join us with an avatar, but definitely jump in because we're about to get down on some more. Oh my gosh, that was good. Woo. So yeah, I guess if you just make Maokai unkillable, I can definitely hold people down for a real long time.
Just be unkillable and then have a fat explosive damage Fizz next to you, and it doesn't matter that you don't do as much damage. And
I think my W where I was locking people down was down to like a 4-second cooldown or a 6-second cooldown.
Yeah.
So it was
if you can there's an augment that is your dashes have like 400 cooldown.
Oh, really?
You can basically just spam your W
shit.
and hold people down forever.
That's like Earth status right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's just on your dashes, but his dash is also a stun.
Right.
I saw Pantheon get that the other day.
Oh my
with his point and click stun, which now got that, and it was like, cool. So this is a game for second place now.
Yeah, so we know who's winning. Who's unlucky enough to fight him.
And then I think we actually ended up winning, didn't we? Because I think that was the game where I got to be Big Rel. So it was like, go ahead, lock me down as long as you want. You cannot kill me. The longer you lock me down, the longer you're not locking down Tony, who's playing like, I don't even remember, but you were some big damage. We are trying to recruit some more people so we could possibly play a 5-man, but
okay.
I don't want to promise anything until they are more confident. Okay. So let's play another arena while they decide.
Let's do it. Yeah. T-Rex still hasn't gotten in. Me might be bailing, but so I'm sorry. Leave a comment. Leave a comment for T-Rex. And your disappointment in this.
The disappointment in the T-Rex. An extinction event 64 million years ago is no reason to not meet at the stream.
Exactly. You already did Dr. Mundo. Where's Mordekaiser? There he is. Fuck Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser's good. Either of the win shitters, I'm always
I just
happy
feel
with.
like every time, now watch stream. Every time I ban Mordekaiser, there will be a Garen Warwick combination team. You guys ready? It's gonna happen. At least one. Dude, I wish I streamed it. I got one where I didn't ban Warwick, and it was literally 3 teams of Garen Warwick.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Damn.
And it was
I don't even think
ridiculous.
Garen's that scary. I've seen
He's
one
not.
where he got like a bunch of attack speed augments, and that was kind of disgusting. Yeah. Because with him, attack speed makes his spin scale faster.
Oh, okay.
So the more attack speed he builds, the faster he spins. So
okay,
he can get a little redonk.
New? Or did I just
new-esque.
Okay.
I mean, he got like a minor rework, which included that, and then they fidgeted with it for like 6 months until they finally were happy with it, and that was 3 years ago.
Okay.
When did they do the Garen fidget? When they changed like his E to scale with attack speed, and that was like 3-ish years ago, right? About that time. It's not that important, to be honest. Okay, you're playing Malzahar this time.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought that's why you switched to a Mumu.
Well, that is. I saw you playing him and was like, cool, I'll play someone tanky then. That's fine.
It's fine.
And then my brain just finished processing, like, okay, you're not Maokai, because I was about to be like, tell you something to do if you were playing Maokai again. But I was going to suggest next time you play Maokai, build Jack Show instead of Heartsteel.
Okay.
It's a more aggressive tank item.
Okay.
Where Heartsteel is just like you're going to continuously stack health, which is really good on Maokai. Jack Show is the longer you're in a fight up to like 8 seconds, which in this is basically like we would have already triggered that 8 seconds. You will then gain a big chunk of magic resist and armor and then start siphoning health from enemies around you. So it kind of works like a Sunfire cape, but it starts healing you as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a very aggressive tank item. And one that might be fun to take just to be when you're wanting to be that more damagey Maokai.
Sure.
But it's still not like just taking a straight up AP item.
Yeah.
Die, Yordle. I'm the superior Yordle here. I ran a kingdom at one point, maybe, supposedly.
Can you do it against a Yi like that? Oh, he used his shield early.
Oh. You can't kill me. I'll kill myself. You know, the one that's just gained 70 ability power, it's not fancy, it's not exciting, but it's just good. Like, I just gained a full item of ability power, and I don't have an item yet, so
that's nice.
I'm gonna be so much more damagey than they expect me to be. What'd you get?
I got...
Ooh, Contract Killer, I like it.
Contract Killer. So, whoever gets marked, I get to do 15% more damage. And when I kill him, I get 350 more gold.
And that applies to both of us. I see the one that's marked, and we do more damage to them both. Or both of us do more damage to them. I'm running for the flower up top.
Okay, I'm stealing this flower and running. Why am I die?
How did that miss? Sweating is horseshit.
Yeah,
I killed the contract.
Don't even care.
Worth it though. Like, we got a good amount of money from that. That's a whole extra juice.
Yep. Whole juice.
We do that a few more rounds, that's an extra item, like, we're good.
Oh, and he just saved that guy. Oh, it's Swain?
He's in his, like, winter skin. It's Grimace.
I'm surprised Yi isn't picked more.
I feel like this is, like, the one game mode that he kind of falls off.
Does he? Okay.
I think there's just other people that are better. He's not bad. He's still Yi, like...
Yeah.
But, like, he kind of thrives off of usually just being ahead of people, and you're never ahead of people in this game mode.
Right.
He thrives on being able to easily snowball, and you can't snowball in this, so, like... In theory, if you got the augment where he kept leveling past level cap, he might be cool. And I'm sure there's good builds on him. I just haven't seen very many of them. I've seen, like, bruisers and kiting mages have the most luck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I died for it, but... Man, she's still summoning dogs. Fuck. What did she get? I just killed her whole pack of dogs, like, 3 times.
Woof.
Damn.
Hold on, I gotta move my notepad because that was stupid. I went to activate my ult and it was like, okay, you want to put your mouse over to the right side of the screen? I was like, nay, sir. That is in fact not what I wanted to do.
Not really at all. I didn't mean to ping there. We're invisible now.
Yeah.
I found him.
Oh, and
I
I got
missed.
this guy as a contract. Wait, what? How did he do that?
I think must have just activated it at like the same time, so it
Murdered.
got goofed.
Oh, we got this. This is ours.
Yeah.
There you live.
Zoinks!
Boom. That extra 700 though. Gain 1 level now and remove level cap, or yeah, I'm doing that.
Ooh, once per round refresher ultimate ability
Oh,
as a Mumu.
that's the moves. Show us the moo moves.
The Mumu moves. Ah! Ah!
Oh. Oh god. God, that's gonna be so much hold down.
Right. Oh, it's gonna be disgusting.
Ha! He didn't even hit the ult. Fuck
You
him.
didn't get to
You
move!
didn't get to fucking move. Go fuck yourself. Fuck your dogs.
Oh my god.
That was savage, bro. That was absolutely savage.
We just locked him down for like 9 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh
that was
my god.
insane. Oh, and she got him with the Q. Oh man, this is gross. I got 54,000 or 5,400 now. I got almost enough for 2. That's crazy.
Right. I got after buying my item I have 24. So if we get one more contract, the next one I'll be able to buy 2 items.
We'll just be I'll be 2 levels above people and have full build before people.
Right, we're gonna be full build before anyone. I love Contract Killer. It's like it's underrated.
It's super underrated.
You get it is the way you get ahead.
Scale so fast. Holy shit. You just have to get the kills. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but even if you can just kill your contract, you can now snowball off of that.
Sorry.
Oh, I suck.
I got jumped.
No,
in.
that was.
Ugh,
That was.
gross.
Neither of us played that one well. Just
No,
edit that out of
yeah,
the
we'll
stream.
edit
No one
that.
saw that.
Well, welcome to the stream. This is Witcher
Yeah,
92.
we're just starting now,
Just
everyone.
started.
Welcome.
All right.
I don't know who was playing before, but it sure as hell wasn't us.
So what was the line you said? So all we have to do is get one more kill with that contract killer.
And we did
can buy
too.
2
Well,
items.
next round, well, next round is a card draw, but it means we could get a card and an item.
Yo.
K-Razzie.
Let's get. We're fighting the dog again. So if we can just,
Oh.
if we can lock Swain down like we did.
Yep. Definitely, if he's our contract, that 15% extra damage to him definitely helps. Oh, he is the contract. Let's go. Yeah. Get my W on. Get hit by that. Dive.
Dead.
Dive.
Dog's on me. I'm gonna die. Kill him. Oh my gosh, look at that poison damage. Yeah. Can you do this?
I don't think so.
Oh shit.
Not gonna lie.
Oh,
this is a
shit.
lot of damage.
Oh!
7 health.
Shit.
She had 7
man.
health. Oh damn. I don't like taking this one, but they're targeting you hard.
So we get the other item. There we go.
So I'm being offered vengeance, gain massively increased damage and omnivamp while your partner is dead. I usually don't like taking that, but you are getting targeted pretty damn hard.
Yeah, well, I'm.
But also just 60 ability haste. No, that's good all the time. I'll take that. I don't have to bank on you dying.
Yeah. And you being able to cast things faster is just even grosser.
Right? Ability haste. It's not bad.
And dead.
They keep running in being like, Amumu just ulted. I'm safe. Surprise! I have a second one!
And I went with this just in case.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Because they are on you. Now when they dive you and just fucking, what's his name? Yi is on that booty, you can just be like, no, I can't die. Amumu, save me. Mumu, I'll be your friend.
Your friend. Alright, I got us a health. I got us a health juice and a power juice.
I like it. I think that's just for you, but enjoy it.
Well,
juice is good. I'm getting a thorn mail. That feels reasonable. There's a lot of people that gain health, and I don't like them gaining health, you know?
Yep. And he's the contract again, dude.
I love it. Let's just end him. He's not allowed to move.
Dead. I'm just gonna hit the flower so she doesn't kill me, and then.
Do it. Yep. No, and hitting the flower does give you cooldown as well. So if you hit the flower, your ult cooldown will come back up quicker.
I was trying not to cast that you cannot die floor because I didn't want to.
You didn't want to save her.
Yeah.
I get
Should
you.
I sell boots? I have another 4,000.
Yeah, you can sell boots. Who needs boots, really?
Who needs them?
Like, really, like, I don't need boots. I don't know, I'm gonna buy a spirit visage. Nope, wait, I'm gonna buy gargoyles.
Alright, we just have to beat him like 4 times, right?
Oh,
just twice.
Just twice, and not die at all.
Yep.
It's easy, just maintain the center. They're the ones that suck. Plow! And prove it to them that they suck.
And we got the contract. He's silenced and dead. Good
Boom.
stuff.
I just have to do that one more time, and it's GG.
Max health. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll be as tanky as the Moo. That's how I roar.
Damaging enemies adds stacking armor and magic resist shred for 4 seconds.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Let's do that. My W will count for that too. Just stand in it. I'm just gonna cry next to you and lower your armors.
Right? Oh my gosh.
It does feel pretty on brand for a Mumu, though. I'm just gonna cry next to you and make you feel vulnerable.
Oh, and the bomb throwers, the fucking target. Not that it really matters at this point, but
I mean, it's nice to know for that 15% extra damage. Who can we, burst down the quickest?
Yeah. Can you get him through the wall? Oh.
If I hit him, yes.
Okay. Wow. Oh.
You stay right there. You stay where you are.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So we can just hold him down some more.
I poisoned him. Yeah, good
yes,
job,
he died
dude.
first.
Good job, dude. Good job. Woo!
Woo! That poison did it. If you didn't have that poison on him, I wasn't gonna do it. Oh, he's seething right now.
He is pissed.
Pissed off because he's like, I have it.
No.
Death by poison.
Dude, oh my god, that was choice. That was some choice.
Yeah.
Choice gaming right there.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Like even our bad rounds were even pretty good rounds that game, except that one where that didn't exist.
No,
but the rest of them.
Now I have to edit that part out too, bro. Shit.
Sorry, I'm just making a lot of work for the editor.
I feel like Master Yi gave up. He was like, "Fuck."
No, he knew the longer that they could bait out Ziggs just chipping us away, the better their chances got. Like I realized that too, and was just like, "Oh, I just have to go in and get him because I'm already like a quarter of my health is gone, and this fight hasn't started yet. Right. If we can get on him, we'll win, no problem." Yeah. Well, and that was just savage. Disgusting. Double Amumu ults and Malzahar ults. And Amumu having extra cooldown, so I was able to Q like every 3 seconds.
Yep.
And I don't know what like sadistic bastard over at Riot was like, Amumu should have 2 stacks on his Q. Yeah. But I love him. I love that sadistic bastard. Sadistic bastards look that was like a crazy idea. And it was fantastic. But wow. Idea. I don't know why someone looked at Amumu and was like, hey, what if he had more CC?
What if we gave him just a little bit more? Stitched soul orb. What is
that? Loot.
A loot. I'm gonna go get my loot then.
You can open it up and there'll be like a skin shard in it, and you can possibly trade orange essence for it. Or if you don't like it, you can break it down for orange essence to get a different skin.
Savage. I got Dawnbringer Vein, so I'll probably just break that down.
Do it. No, that's how it goes. There's like, you can also, excuse me. You can also re-roll if you have 3 skins you don't want. You can re-roll them and it'll give you a skin permanent, so it'll be a random skin, but you unlock it fully. I tend to go with the rule of the rarity of the skin, whether you disenchant it or save it for a reroll. Because the higher rarity of the skin, the more it'll disenchant for. So if you have one that's like a legendary skin shard, so it has like a red gem on the bottom of it, that'll disenchant for a lot more.
Yeah, I have Super Galaxy Rumble, which will disenchant for like 365, and then I have and then Kennen MD, Dawnbringer Vein, and Crime City Nightmare.
You know what? I got your stream open. I can even look at your things right now.
Yes, you can. I was thinking of just re-rolling these, but I kind
of like if you don't want any of them, re-roll them.
I kind of like this.
The Darius one is cool. All the Crime City ones have kind of a cool vibe to them. They're very
do it for
fantasy noir. Do it. It'll be something cool. You don't play Darius enough anyway, so it'll be cool. It's gonna give you something cool.
Ari. All right, I'll take that.
It's a really cool splash art since they've redone it.
I just have to purchase
Champion not
Harley.
owned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you have Game Pass still, don't you?
Yeah. See?
You might not.
Well, I guess that makes sense. You can't buy skins for the ones that they just unlock through Game Pass. Because if you didn't get Game Pass, then you wouldn't have those champions anymore. Okay, that makes sense.
I am getting the XP bonus, and it says
Yeah,
I
and you
own
have all the
most of
champions. It just you don't own them. Technically, you're being rented them or subleased.
Leased.
I'm gonna refill my drink and then I'm down to play more.
All right, legit.
I'll even have my headset on, but I am gonna mute myself just so you don't gotta listen to all my noise.
I'm gonna switch myself to a T-Rex because he didn't show up.
Channel the homies.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm dropping bombs. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna change me to a T-Rex. Actually, I think I like the Megalus. I think it's Gigantosaurus, actually. Because, you know, I want to be classy. Oh, Jackers. Well, I've done a bunch of streaming today, so I should have all 3 of the videos that I've made today. If you are watching on stream on Twitch, you can always add yourself a avatar. I gotta figure out how to get rid of those stars. If you have your avatar jump into one of those stars, they'll get like shiny and cool like mine, where it's all spitting stars. And maybe once we get like, you know, more of a following and more people actually jumping into the stream, picking avatars, I can do things like start boss battles, and, you know, we can have a jump battle where it's, you know, you can make the character jump by clicking on them as well. I think you can also enter commands like dance and run, and I think there's a couple other ones. But when I do like actually start a boss battle, you can then activate the attack command, and you can attack or you can dodge, basically. So it's kind of a cool little game. I don't really want to do it while it's just us, obviously, because that would take away from the actual stream. But you know how it goes.
Alright, I'm back.
Excellent. I went with the Gigantosaurus.
I like it. I am still Little Green Kirby with snow.
Excellent. The radioactive Kirby.
He is Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. It's what happens when Kirby swallows uranium-235.
It just becomes the elephant's foot.
Do you think they got to like uranium-230 and they were like, this shit ain't good enough?
We're gonna need at least 5 more.
We're gonna need at least a couple more uraniums before we figure out these uraniums.
How many uraniums can we get in here?
I don't want to ban you. I'm banning Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser's way more scary.
We just beat a Yi.
Yep. Horde. Yeah, it was a lot up to the augments, but shit, we fucked that guy up.
Fuck, that's like half these games
Yeah,
are
I
a lot
know.
up to the augments.
I know. It's like, yeah, we beat him, but like
Like it's
we're a
augments
better
and like
character.
you actually know how to play that character you picked?
Right.
Or did you just read they were good in this
You
mode?
just fucked up, didn't you?
Because I could pick up Akshan. Everyone says he's really good in this mode.
Right.
I wouldn't be, but he's supposed to be pretty good in this mode.
All right, I'm gonna try Tom.
Do it. See, like, Tom might be another good one to buy that Jack Show item on.
Okay.
Because you're just going to be super tanky anyway, so you might as well just drain everyone's life around you.
Yup, Jock Show.
Who do I play with that?
Got 2
Let's play an
seconds.
ADC. Let's play Twitch. We'll just be two little sewer dwellers.
I like it. I like it. Surf and lives under the turf. And
Surf
I will be,
and sewer.
and I shall be Master Chef.
Sewer surfers.
Iron Kukuru!
Iron Kukuru! I will accept the lesser position of Zinc Saucier.
That sword cost me $5,000.
Fry did it!
Oh. Uh-oh. What happened here? What's going on?
We're fine.
I know we're fine. The stream is a black screen.
No! Man, I don't want to fight Shaco Brand. They should die first. Oh shit, we're actually fighting them first. Okay. Well,
Shit. Come on.
that's what I got.
Please? Can I play my game? Oh, there we go.
Please!
Please don't do this to me. Do I get anything for hitting them with my W if they have 3 stacks, or is it's just fancy?
I don't know.
Okay, it looks like it does additional damage based on my passive. I'm going in, blam! He's invisible. He's stunned. Run, my friend. Bam! Wait, what? Oh, he flashed.
Flashed over the wall.
Survive, my friend. Boop. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's okay. We're late game. This'll work.
This will work.
We're fighting the one team I didn't want to fight first.
Yeah.
So that's what I blame.
I didn't realize his little boxes can stop my tongue.
Yeah, because they're like a physical thing. They, I think, can only stop your tongue when they're revealed, because when they're invisible, they're like non-interactable. I hate his boxes.
Every 7 seconds, automatically root nearby enemies. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You watching the Goofy movie in there? She's watching the Goofy movie without me.
The movie that is Goofy.
And not extremely goofy, just the normal goof.
The unextreme Goofy movie.
I heard the little girl getting dragged away to get her picture taken or something. No, mommy, no, I don't want it. Aha, I'm a trickster. Run, Raja. I shall be your shield. That's right. Keep hitting me, dummy. Oh, shit.
I died. It's okay. You got this, though. Punch him in the head. Tongue punch that fart box.
No.
It's,
Shit.
it's... Bang. Get that health. It's coming up soon.
Oh, I fucking activated it. I swear. Whatever.
Rada, 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 rada.
Rada, rada. Shen versus Shaco, huh? Oh, wait, what? Oh, the Nautilus has too much fat on him to die.
It's Mr. Donut.
Mr. Donut, you say. What was the item you said?
Jack Show.
Jack Show.
It's the big purple helmet looking thing.
Savage. It's my next buy.
It's called Jack Show the Protein. A lot of people call it Jack Show's Protein Shake.
Jack Show's Protein Shake. That's
or just the
milk.
protein shake. Badger milk.
Oh god, I've been taunted. Bloing. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Stay away from my fucking homie, you bitch. Got him. Survive. I got you. I got you, little baby bird. Oh, you're gonna try and punch me into the fire, huh? That's cute. That's cute. He didn't wanna fight. He wasn't about
I think he tried to punch you into the fire and just kind of threw himself directly into the fire.
Well,
he pulled a golem.
He definitely. Hey, he said my initials. That son of a bitch.
Ass rat.
Ass rat. Stupid Twitch player. What a pussy.
You're Shen. You're my counter.
Right? Like.
Oh no, I'm Shen. Hit E and counter literally all my damage 100%. But I'm gonna complain because I hit E at the wrong time. Right?
He said don't like
Shen Nautilus. Shen Nautilus. Yes, fun. Tank them to death. I'd say that's less fun than be a damage and have to risk dying. Oh, thank you.
I tried. Survive.
Oh,
that's not what I said.
I got the health. I came back and I half healthed them. I did the best I could, man.
Just kidding.
Let me get some lifesteal and this will be a whole nother story.
I fight. Damn, are we gonna get knocked out first? No, I guess
we might.
Around.
But hey, you know, we had 2 first wins, so like, if we do get knocked out first,
I got that boomerang though, so I'll help with some damage.
I always want to take Firebrand, but I never feel like it's as good as I think it is. But it's better than all my other options here, so Firebrand. Evelyn.
We're so stealthy.
We're so sneaky. I think they went the other way. Yep.
Funny. Haha. Oh god.
Well, Brand is dead. Right?
Savage.
Wait. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay, cool.
Oh, that was him. You sneaky fuck.
That was a good dodge by him. That was a good dodge by him. That he cloned away from your W.
Yeah. Fucker.
You can still be mad at it, but that was good.
Yeah. I'm not that mad. Just damn it, you know.
Yep. Now you can still hate Shaco. I hate him too, but like it at least feels good to die to someone who knows what they're doing as Shaco and not just someone who's like, first time,
Yeah.
I cloned and you died. Look at that, you walked into all the traps.
Oh, I didn't realize if I hit somebody, it reduces the cooldown by 40% and gives back the mana cost. It's kind of cool.
Of what?
Of my W, my under the sea.
Boinkity boink. Under the sea. Oh, come on. Man, I don't think he likes me.
I got that guy for you though.
Thank you. Get that health. Get the health.
God damn it. Oh! I tried to hit the flower and his stupid fat body got in the way. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. That came down to like stupid shit. All right.
Okay. I have the items to be able to just like ult and auto now and win.
Solid because we can't lose anymore.
Good. That's where I like to be. With the pressure at the highest point.
The sweat dripping down our ass cracks.
Get
Get the health. Got him!
Woo! Sweaty.
Yeah. Look at this Nautilus. He's just going to take them all. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize this homie was still alive. The Shen. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, see, like, they have the first champion to die. Oh, I didn't get to read it fully. Damn it. But
Gain 200 attack range? Ooh. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to do that.
yeah, do it.
Means my tongue is extra long. I could punch from all the way over here. Oh, that's going to be cool. I'm going to be like, come here, flap, flap, flap. Slap, slap, slap.
That means you'll be able to take the health plant from people really easily now.
This is true.
Oh! 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 Yeah! Oh God. As soon as I got revealed, there was a Zed and a Malphite just throwing their bodies at me. Oh God. I just need, like, I guess I just really need you to go in first. I need to stop being the one to shoot him first. But
Yeah.
oh, we're done, so never mind.
We're done. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
I just kept starting the fight before you would, and
Wait, are we
that
done?
was silly of me.
We have to
It's
be
waiting
done,
for
right?
combat. Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
It's just waiting to see if we get possibly third or fourth if this other team gets beat down harder than we do.
Oh, and he walks out of the fire. Yeah, Shaco needs to be banned. I think that's...
Yeah, I don't like him. Like, Mundo is the one that I always ban because every time I've seen a Mundo, he has gotten first place. So he gets banned. I don't know if that's universal with everyone, but every time I have personally seen a Mundo, he's won the fucking game. So, and I'd rather not risk playing the Mundo and letting him go through because someone is going to be a better Mundo than I, and they'll still win the game.
For sure.
So, I ban him. Shaco is not in that same category. He doesn't always win, but Shaco I'm always happy to not fight against in any game mode.
Sure.
I dislike that character.
Yeah. Well, and he's one of the people that I wish I was better at.
Yeah, and he just got a new skin in this event, which is, like, in my opinion, his coolest skin. Yeah. So if I was a Shaco player, I would have gone hard for this prestige, but
sure.
Because it's very cool. Like, if you just look in the event tab, the prestige Soul Fighter Shaco is very cool. He's very, like, Harlequin Jester. At the top, the eyeball looking thing next to the trophy looking thing on your screen. And then just Shaco right there.
Oh. Is it right at the top? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I did not even
right at the top.
that as Shaco.
Right? Like, it's a really cool Shaco skin.
That is pretty
I am quite the fan of it. I'm not the fan of Shaco, so.
Yeah.
Ow, cat, why'd you stab me? That was rude.
I got an Eternal Series 1 capsule.
Ooh, open it up, see what you get.
Open it for the stream. I got Olaf Series 1.
Ooh.
Nasus Series 1.
Ooh.
And 200 Orange Essence.
Ooh. So the Eternals are kind of like the, like, achieves. They'll keep track of certain stats for you, almost.
That's interesting.
So it's
Does
like...
it tell you if it's...
Well, scroll down because you're still looking in champions.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense.
Eternals. I unlock Eternals for the characters that I enjoy. If I play them at all, I go to unlock the Eternals because some of them are just kind of fun stats. Like, let me go to mine real quick. I'll tell you some fun ones here.
You play Nasus every once in a while, but I don't know. I'll hold on to them.
Well, I have Lowies, but I apparently just unlocked them because I have nothing on them. Let's see. Well, I have somebody's then. Who do I? Why is it showing me at 0 on all of my Eternals?
Is it a new season?
I mean, a new season shouldn't change my Eternals, right? They just added a new thing of Eternals. There you go. It's showing Ornn. So Ornn, like, has enemies affected by the knockback on his W. So I have like 455 enemies affected by that.
Nice.
I have one of them is multiple, being 2 or more champions, multiple champion knockups with Call of the Forge God, which is his ult.
Oh, okay.
So hit multiple people with his ult. So, and they all pertain to, like, you know, the specific character. That was the only one that I, for some reason, have anything unlocked on that it's showing me.
Sure.
Oh, there we go. Now it's showing Nunu and Willem. Nunu and Willem, one of them is healing from your Q.
Oh.
I have 47,000 healing from my Q.
Yeah, I bet that. Bet that shoots up real fast, though.
Yeah.
Might have done that in one game.
Not one game, no, but yeah, some of them are kind of fun. All right, well, again?
Yeah.
All right, again.
The TV has kind of been running auto today.
Yeah.
And I have been too lazy to get up and change anything about it. Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah.
What do I even want to play? I'm banning Shaco. Fuck Shaco.
Do it.
I will take my chances with the Mordekaiser if it comes up.
I will ban this guy.
Savage. Got the Warwick ban. Who do I want to play? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go York. And I'm going Arclight York because I'm a good guy.
You're so good. Then I'll do this lady. And I'll be secret agent because then I look like Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Which is your wife.
That's my wife! Myrmidon Pantheon.
Oh, but the TV's kind of been on. I've been too lazy to change it, so I've watched both Rios today, and now it's auto playing Daddy Daycare. So it's not bad choices. Rio just doesn't seem like it was made for me. Like,
it's the one with the like blue macaws or whatever they are.
Yeah, and it's like it starts off this blue macaw is like taken from its nest and then put into an exotic bird truck, and then the box flings off the truck, and somehow this baby bird is still alive inside. The first problem I had with the movie, I was like, oh, that's a really short movie if that's the main character, because that's a dead ass bird. But he obviously survives and is found by this little Michigander girl who, you know, raises him, and we get a montage, not a montage, but a time jump where you see like her picture with him when she's little, and he's a freaking parrot, so he'll live to be like 80. So it shows her like graduating high school and becoming like a biologist of sorts. I think she might just be a bird biologist, whatever that's called. I fucking forget.
Birdologist.
A birdologist, an aviist. No, that's a plane guy. But anyway, she becomes a bird person and
bird person.
Basically is becomes semi-famous because she owns one of these very rare blue macaws, and the story goes from there.
And then the government steals it.
Well, no, but but I like where you're headed. I like where your head's at. Grave for every 12 enemies that die near me. Well, that can't be right. That's got to be changed, right?
What?
See, like just in the time that we've been.
Oh yeah, your grave spawns. Yeah, they're super. They go fast.
It
It's
just
like
doesn't-
instead of the every 12 minions killed, it's like every 3 seconds or some
Yeah.
nonsense like that. Like, there's one. It might even be like damage dealt or something. Nope, there's one. You have 2 up already.
Yeah. Got him.
Whew.
Gerb.
They don't even get that 350 for me
Don't
dying.
even get that 350.
No tree fitty.
No tree fitty for you. Massively increased damage and Omnivamp while your partner is dead. Gain 60 ability haste or automatically fire a boomerang. Probably ability haste, right? So keep casting like
yeah, probably. And I got gain 20% crit chance and 30% lifesteal on crit strikes.
Nice. That's gonna be really nice for you.
All right. Hell, if nothing else, it means that round 2 I already have a 20% crit chance.
Yep. And does your ricochet auto crit, or is it just a fat crit?
It doesn't auto crit. It doesn't auto crit. It just does more damage to the person behind.
Okay.
And if it kills the unit, it does like a shitload of damage, but that's more so in normals that'll come up.
Well, that's gonna be shitty when he steals my ult.
That's not him.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's a different character.
Oh.
That's you're thinking of Silas. This is Cassante.
Oh,
I
he blew up.
I commonly call him Corn Santa.
Corn Santa.
Cassante, he's interesting. It's like the people who can play him really well play him really well, and then the other 99% are like, "What the fuck does this guy do?" Because he's like his main like thing is he'll give up 40% of his like maximum life.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see his whole like health bar drop to a 60% what it was, but he'll then gain a like ass load of attack damage and attack speed.
Oh.
And then he also has a move where he'll hit you. Excuse me. And if he hits you into a wall, you and him fly to the other side of that wall. So he's really good at like singling people out and then beating the shit out of them in a 1v1.
Oh, I fucking locked him in and he still got out somehow.
It's all good. You locked the other guy in. Oh, I'm gonna die though. Oh, I'm already dead. You got this though. Just hop over the wall, get the health. Boom. That'll also give you life steal. You can hit your R again, I think, to direct your lady to go and just attack Pantheon.
Okay, I thought it was whoever I hit with my E here. She'd get all crazy for.
Maybe it is. Boom, you got it. See,
Yeah.
easy clap. Easy clap, you got this shit.
Corn Santa.
Scion's gonna be obnoxious just because he has that res.
Yeah.
That can be funky to have to deal with. Alright. Already critting for like 325 health.
I like it. I am super annoying with my ult. They think they get away from me, and then I throw a hatchet through a wall, and all my ghouls jump on them. They're like, "Oh God!"
It's hot.
Hallowed healer. How hot is it down there? How hot is it?
It's been in like the upper 90s last few days. It decided to rain randomly the other day, but just kind of enough to make me realize I really miss the rain.
Yeah.
And I'm sick and tired of it being 90 degrees. Fucky balls. Ow. Oh my God. Stop shooting me, please, Corn Santa. I just wanted a red fire truck for Christmas. Not a fist through my tits. But I guess I can have both. Oh. Man, I didn't expect this team to be the one that's, like, scary, but they're just kind of relentless in that they get on my ass and do not let go.
I got him.
Do not relent.
They do not relent.
I'm doing
You're
it.
doing it, though. You're just going
I'm
ape.
doing it.
No.
The hash slinging. Do you round
We won
one?
round.
Yeah, we
won
won that.
round. Yeah, we won.
Okay, interesting.
Young death
Fuck that guy.
versus dying.
Ooh, gain attack damage scaling with your attack speed. No, I don't build
I'm gonna
attack
try and
speed.
keep you a little bit alive. When I drop below 30% health, it should, or when you drop below 30% health, I should give you some of mine.
Cool. I will take First Strike and Dark Harvest, I guess. It's not bad. This means my Q's gonna slap! Andrew, you remember the Space Marine game that was on PlayStation? It was like one of the like release games for PlayStation 4, or maybe it was 3.
Can he
But-
spear flowers?
Oh.
Nice. Keep hitting them.
Bonk!
Nice!
They lined up, so I just queued them both.
I put
But-
a wall down to try and help, so...
No, that was good. But yeah, do you remember that Space Marine game that was on PlayStation? It was one of the launch games for like the 3 or 4, I don't remember.
Are you talking about the one where you would like
It was like-
execute people and get health back? Or are you talking
Yeah,
about,
it was like third person, you played a Space Marine, you were fighting hordes of orcs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
That was a super fun one.
They're
Wish they made
dropping
another
a
one.
sequel.
Oh, are they?
That's what I'm telling you right now, is they're dropping a sequel for it. And this one is, oh, that's an interesting bard tactic. He did that way too early.
He did way.
He should have
too
waited for
early.
this ring to do that, but
Yeah.
who am I to tell a bard how to play the game?
Oh, he almost made it happen though. That's good.
But they're making a second one of that, and it's not orcs you're fighting this time, it's Tyranids.
Ooh.
Right? That sounds way spookier of a game.
It does.
It feels like if you wanted to play a Halo, but only ever play the flood levels.
Which would be dirty.
Right, but you also have a chainsaw. So, I think it's dropping on the PlayStation 5. Or, right, that's the newest one.
Yeah. Just gonna make him waste his shit on my little dudes. Did you just ping me?
I don't think I did. Oh, I think it's the Shaco thing is dropping.
I got her in a. Oh, did you see
Yeah.
that? That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, take all that health now
Yeah.
and
Bam.
just shoot him in the face.
Oh, he's got the shrinking rays.
Yeah,
Good shit, man. I don't think like this. This is good. I like it. I was getting so frustrated playing earlier with no companion and like just hoping they were good, kind of thing.
yeah. Sometimes you do get a good companion on randos, right? But it's really a coin flip.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get people who are totally chill. Sometimes you get people who are only there every other round, like they're legit just AFK every other round, and you're like, I guess this is my life. I guess I'm just 1v9ing.
Guess I'm fucked.
It's a good thing I'm playing like Alawi, someone I could possibly still 1v2 this shit with, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I like try to aim for Alawi if I am doing solos, because I'm like, I am confident enough with her. I can maybe make this a 1v2 if I just have nobody as my partner,
Got
right?
him. Oh, and he
Oh, ow.
blew his load. I got him. He's rezzing. Oh shit.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
I got him.
We're good. Blow his ass up.
Blowing it up.
Boom.
Boom.
His ass? It's all over the place. Blown up.
I found his ass. Some of it's over there. Some of it's over there.
Oh, we went and saw the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie the other day.
There is a new Teenage Mutant Ninja
There is a
Turtles?
new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Is it good?
Written in part by
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Really?
It's quite good.
That's legit.
If nothing else, the cast in it is hilarious.
Okay.
So Seth Rogen is a voice, and they take a lot of the. I guess. Do you care if I spoil anything?
Nah, go for it.
Okay, so
Anybody who's watching the stream, he is about to do spoilers. If you don't want to
yeah,
watch it.
spoiler alert on
Spoiler
the
alert.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem
I will throw a graphic up when I put it on YouTube, but
in theaters now.
what the
Nickelodeon, Paramount Pictures.
Okay.
But it is very good. Again, the cast list in it, if nothing else, is great.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, we shredded them.
I was like, oh, I'm gold. I'll kill him afterwards. And I watch his body fall slowly. See the round one thing. But sorry. You were talking about the movie.
Yeah, so the cast list, if nothing else, is really good because like the turtles, they're all 15-year-olds.
Okay.
And all of the voice actors are actually like teenage boys, so it's very
Ah.
believable when you're listening to them. You're like, yes, this is a teenage boy who's
Yes.
talking right now.
This could very well be.
This could very well be and is a teenage boy speaking right now. So that's very good. That's very nice. And then there's a bunch of people like Maya Rudolph is in it. Seth Rogen does a voice of one of the people. They have a lot of the like OG villains.
Good job, dude. Okay.
A lot of the OG like villains that show up in some of the old cartoons, right? And they just got a really good list of people to voice them. Like Seth Rogen, who is one of the writers, voices the big warthog guy.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting his name, but there's the warthog and there's the rhino.
Mm-hmm.
The warthog is Seth Rogen and the rhino is John Cena.
It's John Cena.
Yeah.
How
And
funny.
so they are kind of just hilarious because as a pair of characters, they sit there and they're just hyping each other up. But it's just John Cena and Seth Rogen sitting there like, oh, are you angry right now? Oh, I'm so angry right now. I could flip a car right now. Oh, let's go flip some cars. We're so angry. And like, so that's pretty great. Maya Rudolph plays an evil German woman.
Run.
I'm sure trying, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got out.
Good.
Taking the health.
I'm flashing over and hitting this health.
Good. We can just let the big man finish dying and then kill the corn Santa.
What the fuck did he just do to me?
That's his thing that I said if he throws you into a wall, you then get thrown to the other side of that wall with him. So you get separated and he becomes a 1v1. Boom!
Savage
I'm not gonna lie.
players,
After the
bro.
first few turns, I didn't think we were gonna win that, but look at that, first place.
As soon as
I
I
was
got my
looking
ult, they like really didn't even try.
Hell.
They
Yeah, you got your ult, I got my ult. I did not
think about the combos that were going to be with those people. As soon as you got them in a cage, I was like, okay, they can't get out. They cannot run.
Well, and every time they were running after you too, I could literally just throw that in front of you, and they'd get caught behind you or in it. The only guys who like could get out of it were the dashy people. But every time like those big tanky guys got on your ass, it was like, okay, Scion, stop it. And he got caged for a sec, and you got to run off, get some health, and they couldn't kill me to save their fucking life.
No, that was a gnarly combo. I didn't expect the synergy of Yorick MF to be so clean, but that was actually really clean. We had to just trudge through the first 2 rounds, and then we both got our ults, and all of a sudden. Okay, but here, now that I'm not focusing on the game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have Seth Rogen as the Warthog dude. They have John Cena as the Rhino. Maya Rudolph is an evil German scientist. They have Jackie Chan is in the movie as Splinter.
I like it.
They
didn't do practical effects on or anything, right?
No, it's animated.
Okay.
And it's really interesting. Whoa, Cupcake, what's going on? You never get this pissed off. What the fuck is outside right now?
Cupcake is this cat.
Yes, Cupcake's my cat.
He wasn't
and she
talking to his
usually she gets pissed off and will just go hide, and right now she's running around the house hissing. What is going on?
Oh, pissed off.
Even my cat's looking around like, what is going on, Cupcake? Orange cat must be nearby. That's what I'm guessing.
How is that orange cat still alive?
I don't know. I'm surprised my cat hasn't killed him. To be completely honest, I'm surprised Bo has not just broken that cat's spine with all the shit that I've seen him do to that cat. We were surprised Fatty didn't do that.
To give you some context, we had a cat named Fatty McButterpants, and I don't think we ever actually weighed him at his heaviest, but
we did. He was 24 pounds.
He was 24? Okay.
At his heaviest that I knew of, he was 24 pounds.
Okay. So, but he was a large cat. He was a fatter cat, but we called him Fatty McButterpants because he was the largest in the litter, and he strut from day one. As soon as he could walk, he was strutting like a big ass cat.
And he liked to eat until he was rotund, and then would roll on his back and fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. He was also the cat who would he was the food holder. He got to eat first. He got the king's share. And Fatty would just make it his mission to protect the yard, right? And this orange cat would just push the limits all the time. Would walk on his fence, would sit in between the 2 yards and take shits and stuff. So Fatty would whoop this cat, and Fatty unfortunately passed away because I think did he get cancer or did he get?
Yeah, he was also a 16-year-old, 17-year-old cat. He wasn't a young cat.
He wasn't a young cat.
But yeah, he had lung cancer.
Oh really? Okay. But so I didn't expect this orange cat to live through Fatty McButterpants, but now this orange cat must be just as old as Fatty, right?
I would imagine, maybe younger because he's still alive. But now my young 5-year-old cat, I swear, thinks he's playing with him, but will suplex him into parked cars.
Right.
Just throws this orange cat around like a rag doll. I don't know how he's still alive or why he still bothers coming into this yard. Because the orange cat comes here.
Right. Well, and does Cupcake even bother spending her time bothering with the orange cat?
No, she's 95% indoor cat these days.
Oh, really? Okay.
She's old enough that she'll go outside with Dad in the morning.
Oh, okay.
when he's out there, he's doing his reading in the morning, right? She'll go out and sit with him, and then she comes in with him, and that's about all the time she goes outside anymore.
Wow.
If we go out, she might follow us out like at night to go stick our legs in the pool, but she's also like a 17-year-old cat, 18-year-old cat at this point, so.
Dang, I don't even think of them as that. I just think of them as when we brought them home, right?
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, when we brought him home, I was. So I guess 17 is maybe too old because I was 12.
Yeah, so
it
would have been
they're somewhere maybe 11. So they're in the 14, 15 year range.
It would have been when Anthony was living with us, right? Because we got their litter, and then we got Cupcake's litter from Dopey's mom.
Yeah, so that was near the end of your high school, right?
That was junior year.
Okay, so that would have been.
Yeah, because it was junior year.
So that would have been
sophomore year. I went to LPS, and then I went to Prospect the beginning of junior year, and I said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and went back to.
So
LPS.
Yeah, that would have been like 13, 14 years.
Okay.
Right, because. Yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
I mean, cats aren't really supposed to live much past that, are they?
Not usually, no. That's
like we had
kind of that 12 to 18 years is.
We had our aunt's cat that lived to 22, but that cat didn't look like it was happy about it.
Yeah. Well, that cat.
Maisie.
That cat lived to 22 and didn't even die naturally. They eventually euthanized him.
Did
so it was
really?
like, yeah.
I thought it was she had because she had like diabetes or something at the end, right? She had shots.
She had all kinds of shit. She was an old ass cat. Yeah, she had Well, Fatty also had diabetes. We gave him insulin for the last like month of his life.
Oh, I thought that was.
And then they were like, by the way, we also found he has lung cancer, and we're like, well, we're not giving him the insulin. We're just gonna let him.
We're just
gonna let him.
Poor guy.
Chill until.
We
did euthanize him.
Yeah, because
I
mean, if you just let him pass that way, it's a pretty slow and agonizing.
Yeah, and the way it was described to us was his lungs were polka dotted with cancer.
Oh
so
gosh.
It was kind of like, oh, okay, this isn't a a new thing. This has been in development a while. If it's polka dotted, so we made the hard choice, made all the good hard decisions, but.
Yes.
But anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah,
Ice Cube's in the movie.
That's nice.
He plays Superfly. Superfly. Well, Paul Rudd is in the movie, and that one was funny because we went and saw it with Lily and Nib, her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And I knew Paul Rudd was in the movie, but I didn't know who he was going into it. And then I heard him, and I was like, oh, that's him. That's Paul Rudd. And neither Lily or Nib caught onto it until the end when the end credits are showing and it pops up Paul Rudd and they have like this brain blast of like Ant-Man was in this.
I was gonna ask, was he some sort of ant adjacent?
No, but he's a great character. He's Mondo Gecko.
Oh, right up your alley.
Yes, and personality-wise, he's almost like the stoner skater dude.
Oh.
So there's one point he's talking to, I think it's Leo of the Turtles. Sure. And they're sitting there going back and forth like, bro, tato chip, abracadabra, bro. Abracadabra, bro. So, yeah, and like, What We Do in the Shadows, the vampire show.
Mm-hmm.
Nadja, the woman in that, is a character, is one of the voices of one of the mutants. Wingnut.
She puts on a voice for.
Not really. Shadows. No, she has a pretty heavy Greek accent.
Oh, okay.
I think she exaggerates in that show a little bit for sure.
Same way like Asian comedians do.
Yeah, a little bit, but like in this show, she really doesn't sound that different from Nadja. There was a lot of times where me and Tony were laughing because it just sounded like Nadja speaking.
Ah, okay.
There's one
Like,
point
hey.
she has this line where they're chasing down the turtles, right? And she's like, they're chasing him down with like beating the shit out of him, and she's like, just stop and I'm trying to be nice to you guys.
Right.
You're not being very nice. Well, he's gonna be way meaner.
Oh my gosh. Well,
So it's worth a watch for sure.
okay. And did they over realize the turtles like they did in the last one, or is it more cartoony?
Yeah. So that's what I want. That was another thing I wanted to touch on. The animation is super unique. I can't think of anything to like compare it to. The closest thing I could say is Spider-Verse, just because they used I think a lot of the same techniques. But there's a lot of scenes where it's kind of like the turtles and all the people are very 3D and almost animated to resemble claymation.
Oh, okay.
And then pretty much everything that is like in the background or foreground that isn't going to be directly interacted with is drawn in a 2D almost comic book style.
Oh.
So it's this really beautiful blend of 2D and 3D. And there's a few scenes. One comes to mind specifically. There's a heroic speech going on, and there's smoke around in the city. And behind the person giving the heroic speech, there's a street lamp. And in the light of the street lamp, there's smoke passing through. And the way they did the smoke was basically a quick scribble of gray line. And then they just rotated 3 frames that were different scribbles of that gray line. So it looks like this. It's very simple, but you look at it and it still is like, no, that's smoke passing through there. But you look at it long enough, you're like, that's 3 frames of 2D gray scribbles that they are rotating very quickly under this light, so it looks like this rippling smoke effect. So they do all these very simple 2D effects that end up portraying what they're trying to show very well.
Sure.
And then because they're these 3D models in this kind of 2D world, when they're doing the action sequences, it's very easy to follow, even though there's a lot of shit going on.
That's cool.
Because your eyes are following the 3D object in this world. So you can follow the tip of his staff as he's bonking 3 dudes and swinging a thing off the tip of it to bonk a 3rd dude, right?
That's cool. It almost sounds like they made the movie with like an After Effects almost style.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that. Tony was reading, there's one scene that it's like this montage scene where the camera is panning to the right and it's just this constant fight, and it will hit certain points where it'll transition to a new room, and then it's a different turtle fighting a different group of bad guys because they're kind of doing this montage, right?
Sure.
And Tony was reading something that was saying that that's like a continuous animation shot that they did. It's not chopped up. They animated a panorama and then ran a camera across it in a panorama style to give it that effect. So it's one continuous animation happening, not chopped up. So it's very cool. It purely for like the cast, and then purely for like seeing the animation tricks, just kind of as an art student, you would enjoy it.
Sure.
So I'd say it's worth a watch. The story itself is good.
Okay.
There's no crazy twists that happens, I'll warn you. Like, it's a Nickelodeon production, so there's no crazy ass twist that happens.
Okay.
It's
It's
fairly
TMNT.
predictable. It's fairly predictable. It's TMNT, but like early stages. Like, I'll tell you now, Shredder doesn't show up.
Oh.
Well, that's a lie. He shows up at the very, very end as a teaser for the sequel.
Okay.
He shows up at the very end because they do set it up that for there to be a sequel. They
Do they-
very much set it up for a
Do they
sequel.
bring back Billy?
Billy, oh, he's the like.
He's
No,
the
he's
guy-
not in
he's
this
the
one
guy
either.
with the hockey.
Yeah, he's not in this one either.
Is
But
his
it
name
wouldn't
Billy? I
surprise
thought it was
me.
Billy.
I don't remember, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
he was one of the secret characters in the GameCube version.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was, and he was super overpowered as fuck.
Yeah.
Because every time he hit somebody, because they would just get slapped across the screen, is what I remember.
Yeah, he had the like slap shot
Yeah.
passive or whatever. Yeah. No, he didn't show up, but it wouldn't surprise me if in the sequel they bring Shredder and him in. This one was all about the mutants. Any of the mutant characters, whether they were friendly or bad guys in this series, I feel like showed up in some way in this one.
Oh, okay.
Like all the mutants, all of them. So,
Well, cool,
like this one was called Mutant Mayhem, so that was their big play here was the mutants.
Well, I mean, I even remember like a storyline where I don't know if it's Shredder or if it's another bad guy, but they straight like make other mutant beings. I think they make like a mutant gator and a mutant something else. What was it?
Yep. So the mutant gator shows up.
Does he? Okay. They make like a
Yep.
mutant gator.
She's an
and a
Australian
mutant
woman
something
in this
else.
one, but yes.
Oh, okay. But they make a mutant gator and a mutant something else, and like they whoop the shit out of all four of the turtles, and then the turtles basically win by convincing them that they're like, well, why are you doing the bidding of a bad guy? And they're like, because we're monsters. And they're like, you're not monsters, you're just mutants. We're mutants too, and we're good guys. And they're like, oh, we can be good guys. And then they just fucking kill the bad guy.
That's basically the
story.
story.
Everybody?
That's basically the story. Is spoilers
Sorry.
alert. If any more spoilers than have come up before, that's basically what the bad guys do. They go, oh wait, we don't have to be the bad guys. Okay, and immediately turn on the biggest bad guy.
Okay, so this is like they took, because that was I remember that being a cartoon, which I'm assuming it meant it was a comic, right?
Probably.
So they probably just adapted it.
So
that's cool. I like it.
But yeah, it's very good. I'd say worth a watch. We went and saw it at the other day with the four of us, me and Lily and Tony and Nib. Right, we went and saw it, so it was good. We left it all laughing and enjoying it. The one thing is the banter between the four turtles is pretty phenomenal. Like, you're listening to it, and it is like almost annoying at times, but it's annoying in that sense of like, oh, these four dudes are definitely teenagers, and they're definitely brothers. They've definitely known each other their whole life. They're all talking at once right now, but they can all hear each other. I can't hear any of them, but like the banter is just great. There's definite times where you're like, okay, these are teenagers bullshitting each other.
Right. That's cool. Well, speaking of things that we've watched recently, did you sit down and watch the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka?
No, I haven't. I honestly didn't realize it was out yet.
I didn't realize it until the other streamers I watch over on Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers were like, oh, our stream just went from 9,000 viewers to 2. I guess Ahsoka just got released. And I was like, oh, shit, all right.
Yeah,
So I went and watched
I guess I knew because I've been seeing articles all day about it, but I haven't clicked into any of them.
So I sat down and watched it.
Well, good. What's your one-sentence opinion here?
One sentence?
Just like the quick, like, if you had to give it a 1 to 10, just like, would you watch? Would you recommend watching? Do you regret watching?
So if
do you need to see more before you make a heartfelt decision?
If I were going to do it in one sentence, is I am willing to watch more.
Okay. But you're uneasy.
There are just some things that I would have changed, and for a company that has already kind of given us, if you want this person to be like a Jedi user, you're going to have to give them some CG every once in a while. And instead, they're like, no, Ahsoka is this, in the timeline, I think she's 47, which I think is right around the actual age of Rosario Dawson, right?
Sure.
Rosario Dawson.
No idea, but I believe you if you said 47.
It's right around the same time. So like, now when you think Ahsoka's fighting style, and I know you couldn't do it exactly the same as the series, but
Yeah.
but what do you imagine when I say her fighting style?
Lots of leaps and movements and
Right.
a
There's
very a very a very tricksy
mm-hmm,
type of fighter almost.
mm-hmm. So, and they like again they like I feel like they tried to give us what we wanted with that, but then it's like because they because it's a scripted fight, right? You have moments where, especially if you were to slow the fight down at all, it reveals a lot. There's even in the trailer, right, where she's running towards the guy and she does like that, like, you know, happy skip sideways turn to strike him with both lightsabers, and he just kind of blocks it rather than doing anything else.
Hmm.
You can see like at least in the series, Ahsoka would do front flips. Like it was a very, very signature move for her to do. Like I'm gonna jump, force jump, not just jump, force jump from like this side of the room to that side of the room, and
Yeah.
already gotten 2 hits on you, right?
Yeah. Lots of leaps, lots of movement.
Where in this one, it's like she was like, I don't know the force jumps anymore.
Hmm.
And it was like, well, the force jumps probably would have gotten you a little bit better advantage against 2 people who were fighting you head on from the front, and you could have changed the angle and done all these things like Ahsoka would have done. And even like powers that she has already shown that she has, not even in the series, but in like Book of Boba and Mandalorian. Like
Hmm.
they've shown that she has pretty good mastery of like force confusion, force speed. She didn't even need to take her lightsaber out for that one fight. Like she would basically open it to make the kill and then put it back away. So she was this incredibly stealthy, kind of mysterious creature, and it's just like she's lost all of that.
Well, I
And
mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't make a real argument. But
right.
I'll throw out the generic first thoughts I have are they could be going the same route they kind of went with Obi-Wan, which was, you know, the witnessing of Order 66 and the fall of her master could be a very traumatic event, which not severed her force connection, but definitely altered it.
Sure.
Because we saw a lot of that. That's what they portrayed a lot of in Obi-Wan, right? Was him regaining his force mastery because the trauma of everything that had happened, and him not using it was also part of it. Him having to hide it for so long, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they went a similar route with Ahsoka of just like she's been forced to hide this for so long, and she, you know,
Yeah. Well, and
the last time she had to use it, she was fighting her master who had fallen to the dark side, right? So
yeah.
that's it's a fucked up thought, right?
Well,
It could cause some trauma. How do you center yourself? And every time you use it, you're like, oh yeah, murder and death and destruction and the betrayal of my closest allies.
for sure. Yeah, no,
But
I
I
get
also
all
haven't
that.
seen it, so I can't really
Yeah.
give a good explanation other than my first thoughts is that. Um,
I thought it was also kind of funny that they're like, okay, to prepare you for this series that you've been waiting for, I need you to go watch 50 episodes of things before you watch this, so you understand what's
yeah,
even
that is
fucking
one thing I
happening.
was feeling like I am pretty far behind. I don't watch TV very often,
Sure.
so I'm far behind in all of my series. And then Ahsoka's coming out, and I feel like every time it's like I see anything on Ahsoka, they're like, yeah, if you haven't seen all of Rebels, all of Book of Boba Fett, a good portion of Clone Wars, if not all of it, we recommend all of it.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, I've seen most of Clone Wars and a smattering of Rebels.
Yeah.
It's on my list. It's getting there. But fuck, if I really need to watch all that, I'm not seeing Ahsoka for like another 2 years
Yeah.
because I
So
have this list of necessary film I need to see,
right,
and I
right,
watch TV about 20 minutes a day, if
right.
that. So,
Well, so what I would simplify it as is I would watch I think they made it. Did they make it a movie, or did they actually do like a 9th season of Clone Wars?
It's the 7th season, but they did do a whole season.
They did do a whole season. So if
Yeah.
you want, you can watch that season. I think it's only like 12.
I think pertaining to
episodes.
that, it's the most necessary.
Yeah.
But we're also, I think, in like halfway through season 5. So at this point,
Okay.
we're just gonna
You're
keep
just gonna
trucking and
keep
then hit
trucking, yeah.
7.
Yeah.
But I also know Rebels. I've seen very little of, but I am on the internet, and that's like a 7-year-old show at this point. So
well, and Rebels is cool. I think you'll just enjoy Rebels. So if you ever,
I'm
when
sure
you
I
get
will.
into it,
Everything I've seen about it is like I
it's a
am
good
all for
one.
this. This is all good news.
And I do think
Um,
the end was like, again, I feel like the end that it had, the things that it introduced, like Star Wars space travel, or not space travel, but time travel. Like
how
there
do
was
they
some
do time travel? I kind of hate time travel,
what
but
sort
I'll
of, sort of, sort of. You'll have. I don't want to totally ruin it for you, but
I appreciate that, and I'll see it. I won't judge. I really try not to judge things before I see it, right?
right.
But
there are some very cool things, like when you see
cool.
the bad guy and his apprentice, um, where they're standing is on the same planet as. Wait. What was the last thing you remember? Because I don't want to. I don't want to spoil the good
So
episodes.
I in what
in
Rebels?
so you haven't made it through Rebels at all. You're in Clone Wars right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I it's an old
So
enough show, and I'm on the internet, and I don't hide myself from spoilers
right,
too much when it
right.
comes to Star Wars.
So
So
I'll
like I know some of the pivotal scenes that happen in that
okay.
already.
Well,
I'm excited to see how it
you
develops to that and see it myself, but I do know some of the pivotal scenes.
well they put an Easter egg. If you look behind, there's a scene where they're standing. I think it's like a Senate building or something, but it's the planet that something big goes down with Ezra and his master,
Hmm.
and the whole resolution to this is like that there were these kind of force beings that take on the form of wolves, and they're exclusive to this planet, but they are like the force beings of this planet, and there's statues of those wolves the behind the bad guy when he's at the Senate building, and I went, "Hey, those are force wolves."
Wait a minute.
So I feel like,
Oh.
again, I could probably rewatch Rebels and stuff, and then rewatch Ahsoka and be like, "Holy shit! There's like 300 Easter eggs in the hour and a half that you gave us for the first
Yeah.
2 episodes." But
Well, that's how I felt watching Obi-Wan as well.
yeah,
Was because we watched those. We also watched those very slowly because we were watching them as we went to Mom's. So we were watching like one episode a week if we went to Mom's that week.
okay,
So when we were watching it, it took us like 4 months to get through the series. But when we were watching it, I was like, everyone's watching the show, and I'm sitting there in the background. And every time they went to Luther's shop,
mm-hmm.
I was like, there's so many cool fucking things in the background of Luther's shop.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many cool things. There's the headdress that Padme wore during at the end of Phantom Menace when she's like giving the awards to everyone.
Yeah, where she's
There's the
the
headdress she's wearing.
white and black
Mm-hmm.
headdress, or is it just
Yeah, the
white?
big white. It's all white and it's almost crown like, but
Because
it's
she
this
has
big
like
ass
the
collar.
black and white makeup, and then it
Yeah,
kind of goes back. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So there's that. There is the original rendition of Starkiller's armor.
What?
So it's their first Easter egg
Wait,
of
what?
possibly canonizing Starkiller.
What? No, they can't. What? They can't. They
It's
can't.
an Easter egg. They're not actually canonizing shit, but it's a little Easter egg.
I just
Little
mean
hee
like
hoo.
if they ever made Star Killer canon, bro, his
They'd have to
power
change a lot. They'd have
his
to change a lot. They'd have to movieize him, and it wouldn't be good because everyone would want this crazy ass Star Killer, and that
yeah.
just couldn't happen.
Well, and it's the guy who played Darth Maul is Star Killer, so
Yeah.
like Oh man,
They could do it.
they could.
They
do
have
it.
the
They could do
capability.
it, but if they made it
It
canon, bro,
wouldn't go well.
that dwarfs every other Force
Yeah.
user though.
No,
except for
that's
Luke
what I
and
mean.
Leia,
It
but
couldn't
like,
go well. They'd either have to make him full power
yeah.
and dwarf everyone else, or dumb him down and piss everyone else off. So like, there's no win. There's no win there. So
All right, let's just write
that won't happen.
Let's just write the what if though. Starkiller versus Revan.
But here, let me
Did you hear me?
let me find it. Yeah, I heard you. Starkiller versus Revan. Probably Starkiller.
You think Starkiller?
I love Revan, but Starkiller kind of proved time and time again that he was just godlike. And Revan did some similar things, but I don't know. There was definitely a limit to his power. He got beat. Like Starkiller didn't ever get beat. He just kind of accepted losing sometimes. Like I feel like at no point did Starkiller ever really lose. He just kind of went, I shouldn't win this fight. You know what I mean? You still there?
I muted my mic. Sorry.
Got it.
But yeah, no, I I really hope they don't make that canon. Personally, I love the character.
I don't think they will, but let
but
me find. I just found the
that's cool.
screenshot that has the armor in the background, and tell me this isn't Starkiller's armor.
All right. All right. Let me go.
Here, I'm dropping it in. I'm just dropping it in general.
Okay. Oh, hell
so
yeah.
I think the head spikes are added. Everything else about that is Starkiller's
armor, or is that just something behind the armor?
I think it is part of the armor.
Okay.
But
yeah, no, that's
him.
That's him.
Like here, just for reference here, just to keep it all sane. That's Starkiller.
Yeah, dude, that's
like
here,
that's the helmet. That's the chest plate. There's a few little differences, but it is 85% the same thing.
Just for the stream here, this right here. Oh, hold on,
It's stretchy.
It is a bit stretchy, isn't it? Not sure I can even fix that. Hold on.
But yeah, also he mentions the crystal that he hands off to Andor for payment. He mentions it being from the Rakatan invasion.
What? Oh my gosh.
Which also, he says, this is from the Rakatan invasion. It should fetch you at least 50,000 credits. And my first thought was, it should fetch you millions. This is a 4,500-year-old artifact from an ancient race that doesn't exist anymore?
I was going to say, it's like 4,000 years since it was found, and then the Rakatans died off like 10,000 years before that. So.
Right, minus the small chunk on the planet of...
Yeah.
I forget the name, but the planet next to the Starforge.
So just for the stream, this is what he's talking about, this suit back here. And then this is the suit that is Starkiller's dark side suit. So you can see that there is a very... Like, it even has the same cut and vents in the front.
Yep. Like...
The only thing it doesn't have is the 4 lightsabers hanging from his belt.
Right. If it's not a reference to Starkiller, I don't know what the hell that is.
I guess this weird shoulder thing doesn't really match, but it's really fucking close. But yeah, if he had I mean, where did he get a Rakatan artifact?
Again, I don't know. He's this mysterious collector man. So like... He's got all these crazy artifacts. He's got Starkiller's armor and Padme's headdress and a Rakatan crystal. And so it's very... I really love kind of the mystery of this character. But it is like... that. That was some of my favorite parts of Obi-Wan, was looking at just his shop. Every time they went into his shop, I felt like there was some new... cool Easter egg in the background if you were looking hard enough. Hell, when they go to the background, like the back room of his shop, there's multiple scenes where you can see in the background there's both a Jedi and Sith holocron just sitting on the shelf.
They're both just sitting there, and then
just chilling.
I think he even has if you look closely enough, I'm pretty sure he has the head of the droid that bothers R2D2 and C3PO and they get picked up by the Sand People. He has that guy's head.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you, because like fuck, there's so many references in that shop.
I mean, let me premise. I don't know if it was from the same droid. Maybe it was from the same class of droid, but he has one of those in his shop. I don't want
I love
leave me your
all
comments, please. But
I mean, hell, with how the Star Wars extended universe works, it probably is the same droid.
Yeah.
They love doing shit like that in the extended universe.
Very small galaxy.
There's a hell they've I don't know how recently, but it was semi recently released that the Uncle Owen and wow, I'm blanking on Aunt Peru. Yeah, Aunt Beru, not Peru.
It's not. It's Beru.
I believe it's Beru because Peru is a country.
That's why I thought her name was Peru. That's an actual like word or place or verb, noun.
When I look up Aunt Beru, she comes up as Beru Lars.
Oh shit!
With a B.
Right. My bad.
Beru.
I was today years old. I've been calling her Peru this whole time.
Beru. Well, Beru, they released like a comic of Vader, and it was basically Owen and Beru when the stormtroopers show up and Luke's not there.
Oh yeah, I read this comic. Yeah, keep going.
And he like sees them on the like the transmitter, right?
Yeah.
Sees
he's
it's them, and he's
the
the one who's
video.
like, yeah, burn them all, set them all on fire.
Set them all on fire.
I hate those people. They're the ones who didn't protect my mother. Burn them all to the fucking ground.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, good lord, man.
And he has them keep the video on.
Yeah, because he wants to watch it.
Yeah, it's a very important part. He says, no, don't kill the feed.
I want to see this shit.
Oh,
no, some of the
you
extended stuff that they've been doing with Vader is like so gnarly.
I think it's that same comic that they show that his suit is able to withstand the lava of Mustafar too. It is a good comic.
There's a really good comic series of his about the handmaidens. Have you seen that at all?
Oh, I don't think I have.
So sorry, I'm watching Tony play Grounded at the same time, and I just watched her take one wrong step to the left and fall a very long amount. My ass just clenched so hard for her. What was I saying? The handmaidens, yes. So the handmaidens, they're Padme's handmaidens.
Yeah, no, I know who they are.
And they are the quick and dirty of it is, spoiler alert, the quick and dirty of it is that the handmaidens have basically decided that Vader killed Padme,
which he did,
and then and them being very hyper loyal to Padme have decided we're gonna assassinate Lord Vader. Ooh. So the Padme's handmaidens basically start like a years-long assassination attempt into taking Vader out, and it basically works, except the one who's basically has the chance to just put a blaster bolt in his unconscious body doesn't do it, because she finds out, wait, Vader is Anakin, and Anakin was
Padme's
her husband. Yeah. Now I'm confused.
Now what? And then he force chokes her or something?
Pretty sure, yeah. But only after using her to hunt down the rest of the handmaidens.
Yep.
Just full-blown evil. Like, he is so evil. Like, he's so evil. Like, he's very much like the battered, beaten man who is pretty just fucking pathetic, like how George Lucas wanted to portray him, right? He's a pathetic, battered man. But he's fucking evil!
He is so fucking evil. Well, and he's kind of this broken man, but he's also the most powerful. I mean, you could argue he's, at least at one point, had the potential to be stronger than Sidious. And
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that before. His suit is the thing that stops him, right?
Yep.
Him losing the fight to Mustafar was probably the best thing that could have happened for Sidious.
Yep.
Because he now got to hold that over him of like, well, you lost to your old master, and you fucked up so bad that you have to stay in this suit forever.
I mean, I guess with the logic that we've been added to the fucking new trilogy, or the most recent trilogy, like, he was just keeping Anakin around till he could suck the life out of him, apparently.
I guess, but I don't. I legitimately, I don't even mean this in like a mean way, because I do like certain parts of the new trilogy. There's a lot I don't like about it. I'm not trying to praise it or anything. There's a lot I dislike about it. I think there's more I dislike than I do like, but I try not to rag on it too hard. Because there's parts of it I like, and it's still, I try to keep the mentality of like, everyone hated the prequels, and I fucking love the prequels, but I was also a child when they came out, so I'm looking at it through a lens of nostalgia and childlike wonder, and
Well, and I don't
the
think
same
I've
kids
ever...
who are seeing the sequel series today are going to have that same lens, and are probably going to love it, and it's going to get them into Star Wars, and they're going to go see the cooler shit eventually, and it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
So I keep that mentality, but there's a lot of things about the sequel series I don't like. Mainly being that makes the original series pointless.
Right.
Like, that's the biggest thing. It basically makes it so that had the original series just not happened at all,
Yeah.
Rey still would have won the day at by the 9th movie.
Right.
They just had to wait long enough for Rey to show up.
Right.
They tried real hard during the original rebellion, but they didn't have Rey yet, so...
Well, and that was kind of my problem with...
She's all of the Jedi, don't you know?
She's
this person who's never been trained for a minute as a Jedi.
I mean, by that point, she'd been trained by Leia, right?
Had she?
Yeah, they have the whole flashback with the aged down Leia and...
But Rey didn't train with Leia. Luke trained with Leia in that scene. That was Luke training Leia.
Well, that's the flashback, but when she's training with that droid out in the middle of the forest, and then Leia comes out and talks to her? No? Was that not her training her?
Man, I guess I need to go back and watch that. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. So, I'll go rewatch the movies. I'm not denying that you're correct. I just do not remember that scene, but...
Right. Well, I think...
all I remember is her getting denied training from Luke, which was like, what the fuck, Luke? Well, that sure seems in character for him to deny the one thing he's wanted to do his entire fucking adult life.
Right.
Is train the next line of Jedi. Oh, but I guess he had one failure, so he's completely demoralized from it. That seems like the Luke we know, who got his hand chopped off and came back 3 years later, bigger and stronger for it.
Right. Well, I mean...
He had one small setback, and now he's going to kill his nephew and just carry on as a piece of shit.
Yep, that was always...
That was Luke's development. Yay!
That was always my problem with the idea of that. It's like, you saw Darth Vader as redeemable.
Right.
But you didn't see someone who hadn't even done shit.
Someone who had not done an evil thing. Just had an evil thought once. Had one impulsive thought.
Yeah. And you're going...
You read his thoughts once, and it happened to be that time where he was like, what if I just clubbed this motherfucker over the head? And then the next thought in his head was, that's crazy. Why did I just think that? But you caught that first one, was like, shit, I gotta kill my nephew.
Well, then if you're gonna kill him, fucking do it. Put the lightsaber on him before you open it up. Like... Don't open your green lightsaber, hold it up to your eyes for dramatic effect, and then get blown away by force powers. Like, it didn't make any sense to me either. It's like, he's in full kill mode right now. You're gonna be able to force blast him.
What fucking Jedi ever in the history of Jedi, other than that one fucking case that Disney had to make up, what fucking Jedi in the history of Jedi ever cut down their apprentice before it was at the point of, like, they had already murdered a lot of other people? Like, it was the point of no return. Fucking Obi-Wan still didn't cut down Anakin after seeing him fucking kill a bunch of children. You watched him murder children
Twice.
and still was like, I can't do it. I have to just leave you here to bake.
Now it's
and hope that finishes you off. Like,
now
so
it's
like
canon that it's twice though. Like that wasn't the only time that he had Anakin dead to rights. At the end of Obi-Wan Kenobi, he has
right. But again, like that furthers the point of
ice.
that furthers the point of like what Jedi goes to. I'm gonna kill my apprentice.
Yeah.
Even in the most extreme of senses, what Jedi goes to that? But Luke, who has basically been like grade A fucking poster child Jedi, even though he hasn't been trained nearly as much as any of the other Jedi, he just was inherently that good of a person.
Right.
Yeah, but now he's an old crotchety fuck.
Man, I'd say the closest
I guess he should be crotchety since he just dismantled the Empire, and then apparently the rebels did fuck all to actually secure the like galaxy at that point.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we blew up the Death Star. That's it, right? That's all war has to do. We killed their leader. Everyone else will just surrender, right? And the rest of the Imperial Army was like, no, we have other generals. We have checks and balances in some way here. What the fuck are you talking about? And so now it just makes the rebellion look like a complete and utter disgrace of a fucking military force.
Trash,
like, good job, you killed their biggest leader, and then forgot to finish the war. Like, there was plenty of other wars still happening.
Right.
They didn't all just go like, oh, you killed him. I guess we'll forget about the other 99.99999% of our army. This galaxy-spanning army. I'm sure we lost all of it in that one space station.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know. It's like, yeah, there's just so much wrong with it. The stuff they've added to canon is just, it's trash now. Like the fact that we have to like justify it for them in a lot of these cases. Like I think the closest you'd ever get to any Jedi about to didn't even follow through with it. But like, not Exar Kun. Who was Dooku's best friend that he impersonated to make the clones?
Sifo Dyas.
Cypher Dyas, yeah. That was the closest, but Cypher Dyas could see the future, so he knew if Dooku touched the dark beast on his home planet, that he saw everything that would happen after that. And even after that, Cypher Dyas is his best friend and can't kill him. So, like...
So, yeah, it's just... like, again, I want to point out, there's some things about the sequel series I enjoyed.
Yeah.
There's certain parts of it that I get those good, like, tingles down the spine, like, ooh, this is some Star Wars I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
But for every one of those scenes, there's like 3 scenes that I'm like, what? Did any of y'all actually watch Star Wars? Or did you just buy this fucking IP and go, yeah, Star Wars? Because, like, there's like, what, 50 years of content y'all could have looked through for inspiration, and you took none of it.
Right. Well, and so the things I like about Ahsoka, just to roundabout go back to that before, we have been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, so we'll make these kind of our final points. But with Ahsoka... Final thoughts. Ahsoka, I'm going to watch it all the way through, even if there's a point where I'm like, what are you doing to my characters? Because I really did like Rebels. Like, and I think if you watch Rebels, you'll see what I mean.
I'm sure I will. The things I've seen of it, I really enjoy.
Yeah.
There's the I don't want to speak too loudly because Tony's next to me and she hasn't seen the spoilers I've seen. So.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'm like trying to think how I could say it, but never mind. Just keep going.
Right. Well, so the things that I wanted, so the things I was on the fence on, and now I'm leaning towards the other way, is I didn't know whether I would want them to CG the crap out of Ahsoka because I wanted Ahsoka to have a certain fighting style, and they chose not to, and I think that was a bad choice. I think even if it looked semi-goofy, her fighting style is semi-goofy. Like she's doing lots of like she's not as goofy as Yoda, where he's like a super sped up ballerina or something. But
Yeah. He boingy.
yeah, but she has a lot of the same abilities where she can force jump onto a wall and jump off and do crazy things and enter fights with front flips and other things like that. To where
Doesn't she
like,
use the same saber style as Yoda? She just is a bigger person, so it's seen differently.
It's a variation, so it's
So,
a variation of her planet's fighting style, the Twi'lek's fighting style, and
yeah, but it uses a lot of like the saber
yes, I think she
form.
does use the. I think it's the 7th or 8th form. And the 8th form, I think it's the 8th form, but he uses the 8th form. Mace Windu used the 8th form until he invented his own, and then Darth Maul, I think, uses 8 as well. But yeah, so like I think again, each of them are gonna have their own influences in that, but I think when you put an actual human that isn't an alien into a body that's supposed to be doing front flips and doing these crazy acrobatics, I do think you have to throw in some CG. Just you have to.
Sure.
And I do wish, like, I am one of the people who will look for like stunt doubles with Rosario Dawson with movies in general, but I wish Rosario Dawson had more of a stunt double, switch.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of moments where it's like, well, Rosario Dawson can't jump into the sky how I want Ahsoka to. And like, if you were gonna play it as this is Ahsoka that's all grown up, she's like reached, I don't know how, but she's reached like Master Jedi levels, to where it's like I can do shit that I didn't know how to do when I was being trained by a Jedi Knight, being Anakin. And it's like, okay, then maybe you don't have such a flippy style because that's wasting a lot of energy, but you have now adapted into it. Like you'll see, there is a like final conflict. I think it's in Rebels between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, and I won't spoil too much of it. But one of the greatest things about that scene is it's Obi-Wan against Darth Maul, right? That's episode 1. So Obi-Wan takes the stance that he did when he was going to fight.
Yeah. You're talking about like the final duel?
The final duel between them.
Yeah, so I've seen that, yeah.
You have? Okay, so yeah, you see how he takes the stance that he did when he was a younger man, but then he says, no, I'm going to take the stance that Qui-Gon Jinn took when he was countered by this move, but because he's a master at the second form, he has way more defense than Qui-Gon, who is a master at I think the third or he was third, I think.
Yeah.
And
because the third form was the one that was like all defense, right?
Second is all defense. Third is much heavier striking, but you lose.
I thought that was 4.
You might be right, actually. Hold on, let me look.
Because 4 was what Vader did and Anakin did, and I'm pretty sure, like, because Ahsoka uses like partially 4, partially.
Okay,
2?
so we have Form 1, which is the balanced traditional. It's the one that Dooku uses. It's like a fencing style. Form 2...
Dooku used Makashi. Because that's the one that duels against other. Style regarded for its elegance, graceful presentation, and balletic approach in wielding a lightsaber. Is most notable for its primary focus on facing a single opponent, preventing disarmament, and quick and very precise. That sounds like Dooku.
Okay. So 1 is the oldest known of the lightsaber.
Because he was very into the dueling, right? He primarily fought other lightsaber wielders, so he
practiced Form 2 to fight other
Man, I am totally
saber
mixed
wielders.
up. And who uses them? That's right. There are 7 forms, and Mace made an 8th. Shicho, generally regarded as the oldest, most elementary lightsaber form. As a result, begins learning Shicho. Practically all the Jedi seen in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, resort to Shicho on occasion. This can also be... Oh, you're totally right. The picture they have for Form 2 is fucking dude.
Hey!
So first developed when lightsabers started becoming more common among Jedi and the Sith, Makashi, or Form 2 is graceful form suited for skilled duelists, relying on careful... Yep. You're right. So Form 3, I'm sorry. Form 1 nobody uses because it's bitch made. So 2 is the fencing, 3 is the defensive, 4 is Yoda's. I thought his was 7.
Ataru, hyperaggressive.
7
is Juyo or Vapad. It is the...
But Vapad is only Windu.
Yeah. Because I think Juyo is primarily a dark side, correct? Encourage the Jedi to embrace their emotion and use their fuel to fuel a relentless assault. And he made a variation of it that was kind of like a... Yeah, still use your anger, but this is the one time you get to use your anger. I mean, let it all out here.
It says right here, he was wary of teaching others Vapad lest they fail to master it. He had done and thus succumb to their emotions rather than control them.
Yep, because it's very much giving in to your emotion during a fight, but being able to reel yourself back at the end.
They're saying the 8th form is lightsaber forms after Order 66.
Well, it's because after 66, there wasn't really lightsaber forms. It was just, how do you want to use it?
I mean...
No one's really here to teach you.
I mean, that's... I don't know if I agree with that, because you still had Obi, who was a master at 3. You still had...
But the only one he ever taught was Luke for like 30 minutes.
And you could argue he was only teaching him Form 1, because they were just doing the blind
Probably.
thing. But he then went to the...
He might have been teaching him Form 3 because it was defensive, right?
He went to the Dagobah
teaching him to
system,
block
though.
He went to the Dagobah system.
He had to be taught all forms in the Dagobah system, I would think.
I'm
Not
sure.
them, but
I'm sure. Yoda at least would have known him, right?
Right. And then let's just... Because I want...
But for anyone that wasn't Luke...
Yeah, that's
for anyone that wasn't Luke that got their hands on a lightsaber... Unless you were being taught by Luke or... fuck the Emperor...
Oh, that's interesting. He used Form 5, and he learned Form 5 by mirroring the swordplay of his father in their first duel. And then he defeated his father with his use of Form 5 during their second duel. That's cool. Okay, well, I think we've got a good stream going. I would definitely go... I'm gonna watch Ahsoka all the way through. If stream members don't want to, I will definitely be doing reviews probably every fucking time I watch them, because it is one of the ones that I was excited about. But yeah, just kind of the things I was semi-disappointed about. Like, it does kind of feel like Star Wars. The things I was a little bit disappointed were I kind of expected Ahsoka to be a little bit more badass, but like less movement. So where she has the ability to do all these front flips and stuff, like it would have made more of a power move if like these, the two kind of inquisitor droids that come at her in the first little scene, like if she had just like slight dodged, cut one in half, and then like almost intimidated the next guy because she is just that much powerful than a droid, especially being somebody who their job was to kill droids, like like this would be absolute child's play, even if they were inquisitor droids. And if I think there is
she was killing super battle droids left and right, so.
Exactly, right? Like and
droidicas
and standing on top of a of a walker deflecting an army's worth of lasers shooting at the
Right.
walker. So like, she has the skills to pay the bills, and I just
Hey, give her time.
Yep, yeah, I'm giving her the time. I'm just saying.
Again, they might
Those are
be
the
doing
things
a
I
little bit
want.
of an Obi-Wan, whereas she's gotta shake off the rust.
Yep, and the other big worry I have about this is I don't want it to be just the setup to bringing Ezra back and then milking us for another 10 episodes of the Ezra story, because I think the Ezra story was it wasn't over because of how Rebels ends, but it was very much like
Completed.
Ezra. Well, yes, it's completed in the way that Ezra is the solution to Thrawn, and now you've just kind of retconned all of that, and it's like, okay, cool, we get Ezra back, maybe, possibly, maybe, if they don't just decide to make this.
It does feel like, okay,
girl
Disney, can you
power.
just like stick a fucking like figure out a plot and stick to it?
Yep.
Like,
And,
that's the most frustrating point of this part. If we don't like the plot, someone does. Like, we'll get over it. Just stick to a fucking plot, because it's getting hard to realize what's real and what's fake now.
And the other thing that I will say, and it just popped into my head, is I really don't like them lowering the power level of Qui-Gon Jinn, because since Qui-Gon Jinn's death, I think they've had at least 3 on-screen impalements that have not been deaths. And they added another one in Ahsoka, and it's like, okay, so did Qui-Gon just get hit like in all of his They all went right.
So lightsabers
there?
don't kill people anymore?
Yeah, lightsabers don't do shit. Apparently, they're like shock, fucking. They're cattle prods, like, but they don't stop your heart. Apparently,
There's a hole in your chest now, but don't worry, I missed all the important bits. Just got your meat.
Because I don't know if you caught it, but the new Sith that was in Obi-Wan, the Black Sith, I forget her name.
She's like the 4th sister or 3rd sister or whatever.
Yeah, whatever she is.
Yeah.
She got stabbed through the stomach by an Inquisitor. The Inquisitor got stabbed through by her, and now there's somebody who gets stabbed through in this series, and I don't even want to say what happens next because it would spoil it, and it's just like, why?
I can make the excuse of like, okay, the villains are especially hard to kill, right?
Yeah. But then don't show their dead body.
That was my
problem with it. Is if you stab him and kick him down an elevator shaft, sure, maybe he fucking survives somehow.
Yeah,
but if you show him hit
the
bottom
Emperor
of the
was thrown
shaft,
into the center of a nuclear reactor and disintegrated into his atoms, and he's still here. So
He's
literally, if you're a villain, you're impossible to be killed. Just be angry enough, and you can never die. They saw Maul, and he was like, "I was super angry, so I didn't die." And they were like, "Cool, we can just ride that for 38 episodes."
Maybe he got something there. Vader only died when he went to the light side.
Right, he only died when he went to the light side. He was like, "Yep, I want to be good now," and died. Everyone else is just like, "I'm too fucking mad to die right now," and it works for them. So
legit, the guy from Knights of the Old Republic.
I feel like Dooku was pretty pissed off when his head got chopped off, but he didn't live through that.
Well, he was shocked. He wasn't mad. You saw him at the end. He was like,
I think the shock quickly went into anger, if I had to guess. The shock was a momentary, like, wait, what? You're betraying me? And then that, if his head hadn't been chopped off right there, would have been like, this motherfucker's betraying all of us. And like, I'm
Wouldn't
pissed
that
now.
be cool? Just like his last act as about to be decapitated, as he uses his 2 stumps to like throw another lightsaber at the at Sidious.
I mean, after reading the Dooku book where it shows his like whole origin, I do feel like movie Dooku like could have been bigger.
Yeah.
Well, like in the book, they do a huge emphasis on like, yes, he's a great duelist, and like as a light side user, he was a good force user. He wasn't anything bad and nothing of crazy note though, but he was a phenomenal duelist.
Yeah,
and then he learned force lightning.
Well, and he was Mace's position.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the Grandmaster, or not
Yep,
Grandmaster.
he was being trained by Yoda, and he was the battle master. And like, but again, his force powers are like nothing to like balk at. But his dueling was by far the craziest. And then he learned how to cast lightning.
Yeah.
And it was like, holy shit! No, all of his force points went into force lightning.
Yeah.
Good God! Like the first time he did it, and he just like destroys half of the artifact room of the Sith artifacts hidden away. Like,
well,
holy shit! And then he continues to just like every time he casts lightning, you're like, this wasn't very obvious in the movie that he could just disintegrate motherfuckers with his lightning. Like, in fact, when Rey first cast lightning in the like 8th movie, my mind first went to, oh fuck, is she a descendant of Dooku? Because that would be insane. Then
I would like that better.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Because then there still would have been a way nicer, like, ooh, struggle between light and dark. No, if you're the granddaughter of the Emperor, you should be just fucking outright evil.
Super dark. Yeah, well,
but that's okay. You can be good because you grew up as a neglected orphan, so obviously you have a lot of good in you.
Well, that would have made sense to me why she was left on a desert planet. Like, I'm Dooku's wife or Dooku's baby mama.
Yeah.
Like, Dooku has been beheaded and his armies are now being dismantled and shit. Like, I can't just have his kid rolling around and like.
Right. Like that would have been a very cool, very cool thing.
Way more sense. See, we should be writers.
We instantly made a better trilogy.
Yeah. And then you
with one detail.
Yeah, and you could have had her kind of natural survivability come from one, her access to the Force, and two, her father's will. You know, like
right, like that would have been very cool.
Yeah, it would have meant she could.
And it would have made sense that her lightning was crazy.
Yeah.
And like this isn't to say that the Emperor's lightning wasn't crazy. That's all you ever fucking saw him do. But like
that's his jam. Like that's all.
That is his jam. But like. Dooku's lightning was like a specific like formidable thing. Yeah. Like when he learned how to cast lightning, everyone was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Well, and
that's kind of crazy. And then he got trained by the Emperor to cast it well and directed, and all of a sudden, he was terrifying.
Yeah. Did you see that they made Judgment canon? That's the light side. Force lightning.
Yeah, well, I how did they canonize it? Because I know Plo Koon was like the only one to have used it.
Yeah, it's in the new comics. Plo
Koon
shows up and
is it Plo Koon doing it still? That's
Plo
cool.
Because I think he's the only one who's ever learned it. That's what Plo Koon was like.
That was like his jam.
He was the pilot, right?
He was the one who had the lamest death in Order 66 because he was just shot down.
Just shot down.
Because they knew if they tried to fucking fight him, they'd lose.
Hella lose.
Plo Koon was like one of my favorite characters on the council. Like, he was so crazy ass strong. I do remember. I have a distinct memory. When you watch Clone Wars, he has a blue lightsaber, right?
Plo Koon?
Yeah, he's like the orange dude, bug face. He has a blue lightsaber.
Yes. Although I remember a game where he had an orange lightsaber.
That's what I was just gonna say. There was like a PlayStation 1 game for Phantom Menace.
Yep.
And he was my favorite pick because he had the orange lightsaber.
One of the best games, in my opinion, for Star Wars.
It was very, very well done, especially for a PS1 game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Plo Koon had an orange lightsaber, like a yellow-orange lightsaber. And I think that's where I like started my love of a yellow lightsaber, was that fucking game, playing Plo Koon.
That yellow.
And then
shit.
then he popped up in Clone Wars, and I also distinctly remember seeing him for the first time, being like, "Oh shit, it's Plo Koon!" And then he pulls his lightsaber out, and the feeling of disappointment
Yeah.
that I felt.
You're like, no.
But they did. If you look at his hilt, it's very cool. He's got like this engraved metal hilt. It's very sexy. But then it's blue, and it's like, why?
Why is it blue?
Make it yellow.
Yeah.
Blue's like the lamest of the lightsaber
Because
colors.
there were two, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was the orange face alien, but then I thought there was. Hold on, let me pull it up because I think we're mixing up two people.
Are we mixing up names here?
I think we're mixing up names because there was Plo Koon. See if that pulls up. This guy, right?
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about, Plo Koon.
But there's a guy who is members of the Jedi.
You're talking about like Ki-Adi-Mundi?
Did he have an orange?
No, he was the older dude who had the harem of wives.
Kit Fisto was cool, but he had green.
Yeah.
Ki-Adi-Mundi,
Kit
he had
Fisto's
blue.
coolest moment is in the original Clone Wars movie. Do you remember? Because they show off Kit Fisto was a master of underwater combat.
Oh yeah. Because
Yeah.
they do the whole arc. It's not even just an episode. It's the whole
Mhm.
arc of yeah.
Well, there's that, and the movie
That's not true, is it?
series is based off of. That it's all 2D. It's a whole different director, and like
Yeah.
there's a whole scene in that where he's like force propelling himself through the water to punch through underwater super battle droids.
I told you, I was wrong slightly on the name, but there is
Yaddle?
a Yoda character that's named Yaddle.
Yeah. She basically had no canon spot other than showing up in
Yep.
that scene in the first movie. And
And then I
then
think she's in a hallway, right? She shows up in a hallway.
maybe. But in the anthology series with all the short episodes,
Yeah.
Visions, I think, right? No, not Visions, because Visions is the like alternate universe ones. The one where it's short episodes, but they're like canonical.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Have you watched those at all?
Yeah, the one they have like an Ahsoka one, and
yeah, Yaddle shows up in those.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Is this wrong?
There's an episode that explains why Yaddle shows up in the Phantom Menace, and then you never see her again. Spoiler.
Yarel was on the council?
Yeah, Jarl Poof.
Oh, I thought I hella saw that as one of the cloning people.
The
I was like,
Kaminoans.
Yeah, thank you.
I think he
and
is.
Qui-Gon wasn't on the council.
He was asked to be many times.
But he didn't. So why is he on this list? Anyway,
He was asked to be many times.
Like
you could argue he was on some form of the council post life.
Wasn't there a guy that looked like this kinda, but he had like orange tendrils? Or am I misremembering a Jedi? Kanan was on the council? No, he wasn't. That's a lie. You're gonna watch Rebels and be like, no, he wasn't.
I know he's not. That doesn't make sense.
This is the guy. This guy and where's the other guy? Is it Kit that dies against Sidious when he goes with Mace? Is it this guy and this guy?
Yeah, Kit Fisto and Egan Kolar.
But
Evan
anyway,
Peel dies in Clone Wars, and it's super sad.
I could have sworn there's
Jarl Poof,
an orange alien.
in Blade and Sorcery. You know, Jacob had the lightsaber mod where it had all the lightsabers of basically every single Force user.
Yeah.
they had Jarl Poof's lightsaber.
Sure.
And Jarl Poof had Jarl Poof has a really big lightsaber because they're like 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So their lightsaber is to fit them, and so the lightsaber is basically a two-handed only lightsaber. And then you could also get who's the one guy in he's in Clone Wars.
Yaddle had an orange lightsaber, bro.
That's kind of funny.
Polvin. Who is Polvin? That sounds familiar to me.
Polvin Koot.
Oh no, that's a Legends character. God damn it! I am. There is a fucking Jedi that I can see in my brain's eye, but
Yellow lightsaber Jedi.
I remember him being orange, but it could be yellow. It was PlayStation 1. And I am somebody, maybe I fell off before Cal Kestis came around, but wasn't Cal Kestis a super small character? I didn't think he was strong at all.
Who? Show me again.
Cal Kestis, he's the guy from the new, he's the bad guy in Ahsoka. This guy passed away recently, actually, so it's kind of sad, but this guy?
Yeah, wait. That's Cal Kestis?
That's supposed to be Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis is the main character of Jedi Survivor.
Oh, wait, no. Then who's this guy? Hold on.
I was gonna say, if that's supposed to be Cal Kestis, then there's some very large lore implications happening here.
Hold on. What's his fucking name? Name of villain in Ahsoka. Sorry, Balin. Balin Skull.
Balin. Son of Durin.
And he has kind of this cool blood orange. Which I think is cool, because that's honestly, it's silly. This part of the Ahsoka series is what I'm most excited about, because they don't seem like full Sith, and they're definitely not Jedi. And it seems that they are, like you can see here, he's a Force-sensitive human male, former Jedi Knight, who survived the Great Jedi Purge. So he's a mercenary Jedi. But, like, does that mean he's a Force-sensitive that Vader is now using? Because that doesn't make much sense to me. Because he would have either converted him, made him an Inquisitor, or killed him. That was kind of the thing that you did as Vader. But anyway, we got plenty of footage. I may even cut this last Star Wars talk down to another video or something. But anybody who came and watched, thanks for coming and watching. My name's WitchesDrew92. This is my brother RoggerRabbit. We should be having more videos on here, and I'll post the ones that I've done today over the next couple of days, so you can enjoy those on YouTube. And come and give us a follow, like, comment, all of that. And if you want to see more, subscribe and hit us up. You want to say anything before we go?
No, I'm good.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Bye.